Welcome to my incredibly rich mutant zoo. My zoo is divided into different sectors, and each one has its own unique mutants. There are mutant owls, rare night deer, and even a super fast sonic worm living here.
My zoo might be poor compared to yours, but I still worked really hard on it. I built different areas for my mutants, too. I've got all kinds of different mutants here. Whoa!
All right then, it's time to officially begin the mutant zoo battle and see whose zoo is truly the best. Hey!
I secretly dug a tunnel and made it into your rich zoo. Now I'm inside one of your cages with burning gas stoves, and I'm throwing in wood blocks to make the flames grow even bigger. Woohoo!
The battle officially starts right now, so I'm sprinting straight into my zoo and heading directly toward the storage room to prepare everything I might need for this challenge. I'm choosing to grab the blue magical apples, some fresh food supplies. Whoa! Before anything else, I need to make sure all of my mutants are properly fed and taken care of, because a strong and satisfied zoo is the key to winning this competition. All right, owls. I brought you fresh red meat specially prepared for you.
I want to sneak up and prank JJ while he's distracted. Woohoo!
Great, none of my mutants are hungry anymore, so I can move on. Now I'm taking these blue magical apples and walking over to the rare night deer enclosure to feed it as well. Ta-da! There you go. Now the night deer has plenty of food and can eat whenever it wants. Whoa! I'm running as fast as I can toward my gas stove mutants with these dry branches in my hands, and I need to make sure they're ready before anything else happens. Huh? Why is this enclosure suddenly empty, and why is there a secret tunnel right here in the ground? Ugh! Someone must have taken my mutants through this tunnel, and I need to find out who did this immediately. Oh, I'm running back to the storage room right now to grab my diamond sword and investigate what's going on. I'm running as fast as I can with a ball in my hands. Then I quickly jump down into the tunnel and start moving through the long underground passage to find out exactly where it leads. There's a ladder right in front of me that goes upward, so I carefully climb all the way to the top. This leads directly into Mikey's zoo. Uh-oh, I can't hesitate now. I'm charging forward and fighting the spaghetti mutants, swinging my sword again and again to clear a path and protect myself from being surrounded. All right, I managed to handle them, but hold on a second. Now I can see the gas stove mutants moving toward me from every direction and slowly surrounding me. This is getting dangerous, so I need to escape immediately. I'm turning around, rushing back down into the tunnel, and sprinting as fast as I possibly can while they chase after me. Uh-oh! Wait, I just realized something. Instead of running away completely, I can guide them through the tunnel and lure them back into my own zoo where they belong. The plan worked out perfectly because my mutants followed me all the way back into my zoo, and now they're safely inside again, and there's no way I'm letting Mikey take them ever again. To make sure this never happens another time, I'm destroying the tunnel completely so there's no secret passage left connecting our zoos. This tunnel is completely useless to me now, and I don't ever want anyone sneaking through it again. Oh!
All my mutants are suddenly gone, and this is a disaster. I need to run straight to my storage room and figure out what to do next. All right, I grabbed some rotten meat from the storage, and even though it's not the best option, I have to feed my mutants something right now. They're turning away from the food and pushing me back like they don't want it at all. Okay, if they won't accept this, then I only have one choice left. Oh! I need to sneak into JJ's zoo and take some of his food supplies instead.
I came up with this devious plan.
Woohoo!
Good, I just finished feeding the sonic worm, and now that it's satisfied, I should head back to the storage room to check on the rest of my supplies.
I'm standing quietly behind the fence right now, and JJ has no idea I'm here. My main goal is to break into his storage and take all the food before he notices.
There's no way I'm letting Mikey pull that off. I'm hiding behind the corner of the storage building, watching him carefully as he starts stacking blocks to build a little staircase to climb over the fence. Huh?
No one is going to find out about my secret operation right now. I'm jumping down from the roof quietly and sneaking straight into the storage room before anyone notices.
Mikey just made one huge mistake. He really thought he was smarter than me.
I'm starting to panic because I'm locked inside the storage room and I have no idea how I'm supposed to get out of here.
Huh? Wait a second, he's not here anymore. He made a small tunnel in the corner of the storage and slipped away. So now I have to run after him immediately.
Woohoo! You'll never catch me. I'm the best.
He managed to run away again, but that doesn't mean this is over. I'm definitely going to pull even more pranks after this. Oh, what Mikey did was really not fair, and I'm not going to forget it. But first, I need to wait until he goes to feed his mutants so I can plan my next move carefully. Perfect timing. This is pure luck. Mikey just ran toward his mutants, which means it's time for me to open this chest and grab a huge pile of potatoes. These potatoes are completely rotten, and now I'm gonna sneak toward Mikey's storage while he's distracted and secretly place them inside without him noticing. Hey, I finally managed to sneak all the way up to Mikey's storage building without being noticed, and now I'm standing right next to it.
Hey, I just saw you over there. Get out of my zoo right now. I'm guarding my storage with this sword in my hands, and I'm not letting you anywhere near it.
All right, so I can't just walk in through the front anymore. If I want to get inside that storage, I'll have to circle around and find another way in from the other side. Actually, this works perfectly because Mikey's zoo is in pretty rough shape and parts of the fence are completely broken, so I can easily slip through and reach the storage without much trouble. I've opened the first chest and taken all the food that Mikey had stored inside, and now I'm replacing everything with rotten potatoes instead. Now I'm grabbing the pumpkins from the second chest and swapping them out for more rotten potatoes. And then I'm moving to the third chest to take the apples and replace those with rotten potatoes too. Whoa! This might actually be the funniest prank I've ever pulled off, but I can't stay here too long, so I need to hurry and get out before Mikey notices anything.
I've been standing here guarding my door this whole time.
Everything worked out exactly the way I planned, and Mikey didn't suspect a single thing about my prank. Look at him now. He just walked out of the storage holding those rotten potatoes without even realizing it.
All right, it's finally time to feed my mutants because they're really hungry, and I'm sure they'll be happy to eat this food right away.
Oh no, that was a huge mistake. The mutants clearly don't like what they just received, and now they're getting upset and starting to chase after Mikey instead. Woohoo!
I seriously don't understand what's going on right now. I'm trying my best to feed them properly, but nothing is working, and everything is going wrong because of these strange potatoes.
I'm not responsible for any of this. I'm just quietly watching as Mikey keeps making one bad decision after another. And to make things even more interesting, the first visitors will be arriving at the zoo very soon. Wow!
All the visitors are supposed to come to my zoo today. I was so sure they would choose me. But why are all the villagers walking straight over to JJ and giving him their money instead of even looking at my entrance?
Woohoo! I'm truly happy to welcome all of my amazing customers to my rich mutant zoo today. Mikey, you should understand that it's not so easy to compete with this level of quality, and you definitely won't be able to lure these villagers away from my zoo.
Oh, this just doesn't seem fair. My zoo might not be as fancy, but it still has incredible and unique mutants that no one else has. If the villagers would just give it a proper chance, they would realize how special it really is.
Mikey, it looks like you're facing a serious challenge right now because the villagers seem impressed and excited about what they see here. They've clearly decided that my rich zoo offers them a better experience. Thank you very much for your generous payment. Please feel free to explore every section of my zoo, take your time, and enjoy watching all of the rare and fascinating mutants that live here. Whoa!
I can't believe this is happening. I've lost every single visitor, and now I don't even have any money left to upgrade my zoo.
Whoa! I should carefully collect all of this money and place it safely inside a chest in my storage room so I can use it later to expand my zoo even more and make it unbeatable.
I can't just stand here and accept this outcome. I need to fix everything immediately, and I just came up with a clever plan to secretly take that money back.
Huh? This is getting more and more suspicious because Mikey walked extremely close to my zoo entrance and kept glancing around like he was planning something secret. I really don't trust that behavior at all, so I'm stepping outside right now to carefully investigate and make sure nothing unusual is happening. I'm not going to let Mikey distract me for too long because my first responsibility is to properly take care of all my mutants. So I'm tossing them special heart items to keep them satisfied, energized, and fully ready for the visitors. Now I'm slowly walking through every single sector of my zoo, inspecting each enclosure carefully. And wait a second, I just noticed that one of the mutants somehow slipped out of its cage, so I'm quickly offering it a cookie to calm it down. I'm gently guiding the escaped mutant along the stone pathway, making sure it follows me step by step, carefully leading it back toward its enclosure so I can secure it safely without creating more chaos. This mutant is resisting a lot and trying to move away from me, but I stayed focused and acted quickly, and now I've successfully placed it back inside its enclosure where it belongs. I should think carefully about which other mutant might need feeding or attention next, because I want every single part of my zoo to stay organized, impressive, and perfectly prepared for guests.
I finally managed to sneak into the zoo without JJ noticing me, so I'm breaking some of the glass panels and damaging parts of the enclosures, and now I'm running away as fast as I can before he realizes what I've done.
Mikey just made an incredibly careless mistake because by breaking that enclosure, he released a very dangerous mutant. And now I have to repair all the damage quickly and restore order before everything turns into complete chaos. I'm opening the chest and grabbing stacks of glass blocks along with some fresh tree saplings. First, I'll properly feed all of my mutants so they stay calm and satisfied, and right after that, I'll carefully repair every single piece of glass that Mikey broke earlier. There we go. I've placed all the glass panels back exactly where they belong, sealing every gap and making the enclosures strong again. Now my mutants are completely secure, and there's no chance they'll escape this time. I just gave Mutant 67 a big pile of cookies so it stays happy and energetic. And I also handed several golden apples to the Sonic Worm to keep it strong and excited. Now every one of them is fully taken care of and ready for visitors. Now I should carefully keep an eye on Mikey's poor zoo because I haven't seen him around for quite a while. And when he disappears like that, it usually means he's secretly planning something tricky. Hey!
All right, I need to continue feeding all of my mutants and carefully inspect each enclosure to make sure everything is running smoothly. I'm checking every corner and watching them closely so nothing unusual happens. Oh!
I'm quietly following Mikey step by step without him noticing at all. And now I'm about to set up another prank by secretly breaking part of his fence so his giant white worm mutants can slip out without him realizing what's going on. Whoa!
Everything looks perfectly fine in my zoo right now, and I don't see any problems anywhere. Wait, why is that enclosure suddenly empty? Where did all the giant white worms disappear to?
This prank turned out even better than I expected. Now Mikey is running all over his zoo in complete confusion while the huge white worms move freely around the area. It looks like Mikey suddenly ran off somewhere and is probably hiding again. But while he's distracted, one of his giant worm mutants is slowly crawling away from the enclosure without anyone stopping it.
I seriously can't handle this anymore because the mutants keep chasing me everywhere I try to go, and I urgently need to find a safe place to hide before this situation gets completely out of control. I've spent all my strength and these mutants are still chasing me.
To be honest, Mikey caused most of these problems himself with all his sneaky tricks. So now I'm just going to return to my own zoo and make sure everything there stays organized and secure. Whoa!
All right, I need to stay calm and fix this properly. I'm going to lure my mutants back into their enclosure using food and carefully guide them step by step until they're safely inside again. Wait, this is actually working much better than I expected. They're following the food just like I hoped, and I think I'm finally finally getting them back into their correct spots. I did everything as planned, and I did it!
Mikey, you really created this chaos on your own. But look over there. A very wealthy villager has just arrived and seems interested in visiting your zoo to see what kind of mutants you have.
Whoa! Welcome to my zoo! I truly believe I have some of the most beautiful and impressive mutants around. But hold on, why does the rich villager look disappointed? And why are there so many TNT blocks suddenly placed around here?
If you want to see something truly spectacular, you should come visit my rich zoo instead. And just look at that! The wealthy villagers are already choosing my place and handing me their money without hesitation. Whoa!
I'm feeling really disappointed right now because I honestly didn't expect everything to turn out this way. And I truly believed I had a chance to win the zoo battle with my mutants. Whoa!
Mikey, it's okay. You don't have to feel that way. I'll give you all this money so you can improve your zoo and make it even better next time, because this was all just a friendly competition.
Thank you so much, JJ. I really appreciate what you're doing for me, and I agree that this zoo battle has officially come to an end.
But I was also able to please my friend Mikey. That's how our incredible adventure ended.